Ladies and gentlemen, I've played many roles in my time, but there's one real-life role that I am delighted and honoured to have taken on, that of Prince's Trust Ambassador. This remarkable charity was set up by my good friend, the Prince of Wales, in 1976, and it's celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. Here is the story.
Everybody has some kind of potential.
The Prince's Trust began changing young people's lives during the bleak days of the mid-1970s, when Britain was mired in rising crime, unemployment and homelessness.
Young people generally were seen as a sort of lost generation.
In 1976, the Prince, then aged 27, was serving as a captain in the Navy.
He was living cheek by jowl with young men. Some of them had come from difficult backgrounds, some of them had come just from poor backgrounds. They taught him a huge amount about the society that one day he might have to be king.
I felt that younger people who are of a more difficult type, more needed to be done to try and involve them in more useful activities.
In its earliest days, the Trust funded local community projects, including youth clubs.
So we allocated us £150. So we bought a pool table, games.
The cheque came to your house, did it?
Yes. My mum was like a big balloon. We got it!
I mean, this was relatively unheard of. Here was this Prince of Wales who decided to give young people money. They'll squander it, won't they? No.
The charity found more and more ways to give troubled young people a boost, from residential courses to job interview training.
So you want to be a postman, do you?
Yes.
Ah, right.
As the 1980s dawned, the Trust began giving grants and advice so disadvantaged young people could start their own businesses. Everything from tattoo parlours to furniture making.
I wanted to get my own business going, but hadn't got the finances. So I wrote direct to Buckingham Palace, and to my amazement, I got a letter back from the Prince's Trust with a cheque for £300.
But as the ambitions of the Trust grew, they needed money and profile. So the Prince recruited some of the world's greatest rock stars to stage charity concerts. "40 years after it began, the Trust is stronger than ever.
I want to go on doing more and more.
Every year, it helps 60,000 young people move on with their lives. Aside from grants, the Trust offers training programs and mentoring initiatives. And many of the young people the charity has helped go on to support others in need.
At my lowest, I was sleeping rough on the streets.
When I went to prison, I thought that was the end of my life.
My mental health just completely plummeted.
They gave me a future.
The Prince's Trust have completely changed my life.
They saved my life.
One of the young people that the Trust has helped is the winner of this year's Prince's Trust Young Achiever Award.
Sometimes it feels like you're always on the losing side of life, but you can start winning again if you want it enough.
When Francesca Brown was growing up, life was far from easy.
I struggled with the fact that I was from a broken home. Me and my mum, we didn't have the strongest relationship.
She ended up living with her grandmother.
I think she felt quite isolated at the time and lonely.
Everything around me was just so broken. I was highly depressed. My confidence levels has gone so low.
But Francesca had a passion and a talent, which gave her hope.
Football made me feel really good about myself. That was my escape.
She played at youth level for Manchester United and Manchester City, but aged 15, on the verge of being signed for a football scholarship in America, an injury ended her career.
Everything I'd worked so hard for had just been taken away from me just like that. I lost who I was as a person. I had no strength to carry on with life.
I went into her bedroom and seen the tablets on the side. I said, "What have you done?"
Got every pill I could think of, and I tried to take my own life. I was hoping that I was going to go to bed that night, go sleep and never wake up.
Francesca sought help.
Through counselling, through the therapy, it just clicked for me. I said, I'm going to make something of myself.
Francesca studied community work and began volunteering at a youth centre.
A lot of these girls had issues which I dealt with or I had to overcome in life.
With help from the Prince's Trust, she set up Goals for Girls, a sports and personal development programme at a school in East London.
Our main aim with Goals for Girls is to allow young women to build their self-confidence and self-esteem.
Let's do that again!
Fran is utterly determined to inspire young girls. This is about goals on the pitch and goals in everyday life.
Think about who really inspires you.
Francesca has helped more than 700 girls tackle a range of teenage issues, such as body image, pressure from boys, and bullying.
Francesca's taught us no matter how you look, there's nothing that can stop you.
Look, go!
Our confidence is up, I'm making friends, we all play football together. It makes me feel like a part of something.
I am very proud of her because she's done really, really well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Francesca Brown.
So what about Goals for Girls? Where's it going to go in the future?
I'm hoping that we can branch out not only in London, but obviously nationwide and touch the hearts of many more young women and show them that they can build their self-esteem and confidence without having to look at a magazine or on social media to feel better about themselves.
We wish you all the very best with that. For now, thank you, Francesca, and over to you, Dame Maggie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the President and founder of the Trust, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales.
Makes such a difference, ladies and gentlemen, to have a standing ovation at the beginning. I'm very grateful to. Can I just say that year after year, the Prince's Trust Young Achiever Award has recognized the incredible achievements of young people who have turned their lives around with the help of my trust. Francesca's remarkable story demonstrates the importance of my trust's work and the impact such support can have in changing young people's lives. Well done, Francesca, if I may say so, and many, many congratulations on this outstanding achievement.
Thank you, Dame Maggie. Thank you, Dame Maggie. Congratulations, Francesca. And thank you so much, sir. And we wish you all and every success with the Prince's Trust in the future. Thank you so much. Thank you.